old friends, they gather around me again and again with their questions. They ask what's become of me, so I pretend not to notice their facial expressions and just focus on the blood that circles my organs. What am I gonna do with my time? And what have I done with my life? Now you've been smiling like a mountain against the ocean. You've been dying more and more every day, yet you manage to stay. And you proudly spit at your feet as you step to the street for the melodies or the daily routines or your weekend retreats. But what am I gonna do with my time? And what have I done with my life? Oh, my big head, I'll keep held above solid waters. Yeah, my future looks bleak, and the swimming pool's sucking the life out of me just for a moment. Just a minute of time from your beautiful minds would I give to have you call me a man without foiling your plans. But what am I gonna do with my time? What have I done with my life? What am I gonna do with my time? What have I done? What have I done? What have I done with my life? I learned that song when I lived in Hawaii. I learned it from an old man who lived in a volcano. The volcano was about this big. I still to this day don't know how that old man fit down that volcano, but I'm going to figure it out for every single one of you. You can be true to that. I stick to my words, and I lick my guns. You heard me. How's everybody doing out there? In La La Land? Sorry, that was stupid. I don't know what I'm talking about. There's a lot of people commenting. What is this? Happy hour? Hey everybody, how are you doing? Welcome. Welcome. What is this? Can I play any Nirvana? Yeah, sure, I got all their CDs. 1 second. Oh, that's right, they're over here. Oh my god, oh shit. Oh, that sucked, but I found my water. Huh. There was something in the way. You want to know something funny? The first bubble that I ever got in my throat. The first song I ever learned on guitar was, or the first Nirvana song was Something in the Way, because it was just literally just barring something and then like doing an open or something. And I learned how to use this finger at the same time. I had never used this finger before I learned how to play that song. And now look at it. Just look at it go. Darn little thing. Just doing its own thing. Yeah. But yeah, I don't really... I don't even know if I know a whole song of theirs. I used to know bits and pieces of their stuff. and play along to it. When I was first teaching myself how to play, you know, you sort of try to emulate who you adore, and it was you know, Nirvana that got me into alternative and punk, and because before that I was listening to Pink Floyd, and before Pink Floyd I was listening to just like whatever was on the radio, and I wasn't a deep I didn't really sink my teeth into albums the way that I would later on once I discovered Pink Floyd, and like the whole idea of concept albums and not writing songs about teeny bop loving and dancing in the streets and crap, you know. Music that actually has you know, that led me into this other worlds and stuff, you know. But then of course when I was 15 I discovered Nirvana, and then that opened the door to all the greats like Pixies, Sonic Youth, White Men Can't Jump. I love those guys. They're straight out of Wampton, I think, or the Hamptons. I'm not sure exactly where they come from, but they do smell nice. Wouldn't be my first pick if it was the end of the world. I would rather have Boys to Men. God, the gosh darn dang, forgot where I was. Let's see. Congratulations. Hey, thanks guys. Appreciate that. I don't know how you guys knew, but I appreciate that. Thanks so much. Oh, okay. So that was based on a true story. Yeah, I love Triangle. It happened. What was it? 39 years ago now, right before I came up here, and before I got into Argentina, Antarctica, and all that moon theory stuff. You know, all that. You know, the Jezebels and the Beelzebubs and all that kind of hocus pocus. Before I dived headfirst into that, I don't actually know where I come from, where I call home, if there is such a thing, or if I'm just destined to be nowhere. I'm borrowing somebody's garage. They don't even know I'm here. They're on vacation right now, and they're going to be back just any minute. I'm not even wearing a watch. I don't even know what the hell I'm looking at. Don't even think about it. It's all part of the illusion. It's from disillusion to misillusion to hissful illusion and all this. I just like saying things to sound smart, so I'm just trying to impress you. But there's no better way to impress people than singing a song about them, and I wrote a song about y'all. Here it goes right now. Well, I wrote a song about you. Boop-a-doopy-doo. This here's a song about you. Boop-a-doop-doo. Let's go dancing on the rooftops. You can push me off, I don't care. How's the weather up there? You can kill me if you want, I don't care anymore. You can push me off the roof, down the stairs, in the floor. Bury me under the floor. Now a little song about love, understanding, coming together as one. Yeah, it's a gentle web that we weave, but we weave it together, friends, whether we like it or not. So, you weren't supposed to. I was just joshing you. I was. Oh, right there. It's tender. It's tender right there. Ooh. I think I'm down with the sickness, friends. I'm down with the sickness, and that's the long and skinny of it, the fat and short of it, whatever you want to call it. However people call it these days. Oh, right. Please don't fall, guitar. Little ukulele. There we go. Oh my gosh. Yeah. Oh. Let's do this. Right. Oh, be careful. I'm going to the bank. Does anybody want something? That camera is not flattering, I'll tell you that much. But neither is my capacity for knowing the difference between right and wrong. Oh gosh. I was drawing this the other day. I don't know if it was any good or not, but I did it. But I was drawing it. I thought I might try something on it today. And if not, maybe tomorrow. Maybe tomorrow after that. But I'm not sure about that. Not quite. There we go. I like drawing heads and faces and strange and eerie places that are irreplaceable and irrefutable. Irrefutable. Absolute ham cakes. I love ham cakes. Does anybody want one? I made extra. I'm not exactly sure what they are, but I love the name and I'm gonna go with it. Or as the homies call it, roll with it. I'm still trying to figure that one out too, but I think I'm close. See, I have to learn all this on my own. I'm like a small baby learning the world for the first time again. Has this ever happened to you? Well, one day you wake up and you realize that everything you were raised to believe and everything that you were taught to understand was hogwash, was bull pickety-poo, if you do mind my language. Sorry, friends. Not trying to get all gross, but pickety-poo is smelly and it's disgusting. And I don't want to talk about it any more than you do. But I sure do like using it to compare those that I admonish my hatred upon. Admonish. I'm just using words willy-nilly. I'm just trying to impress you is all. There we go. Look at that happy little bastard. Let's see. There's earthquakes in California. You can feel them all the time. You've got to stay with it. You've got to keep your Cracker Barrel smarts to yourself and go with the whiskers. Go with how the wind sends the whiskers is what I always say. This has nothing to do with making art. It's more of like just how to be cautious on the road and how to drive safe and what it truly means to be a defensive driver and offensive, which can be quite fun and rewarding in its own right. Just depends on if you want to be the hero or the villain of the story. I'm telling you right now, this is America. You can have it both ways. God bless this mess. Anyways, I'm gonna just with a ukulele there, and it is on. Some kind of disgusting little chap. Just enough to let you know it's there. And then with that thing on top, it can also come down like this. This is, of course, Sleepy Seahorse, my friend who plays cool music. And an old friend of mine from the 208. There we go, that's something. I like coming back and laying down thicker lines because thicker lines always help a drawing pop out and exclaim life for itself. I exist. It's alive. That's what art always was. It's the Frankenstein's monster. Nobody has their own style. It's just an amalgamation of everything that we've ever been experienced or exposed to and everything we've ever experienced. Like a dream. Can't help but you dream. But everybody dreams the same kind of stuff. I was having some crazy dreams last night. I was dreaming about the ocean. I dream about ocean towns a lot. Even before I moved down here, where I'm closer to all of them. Right now, I'm only like a half an hour away from the ocean. I can't go as much as I was because I'm leaving soon, trying to save money, but I used to go practically every day. Oh, earthquakes. I think my cat wants out here. I gotta go check really quick. False alarm. I think the owners of the house are finally getting back home, which means I gotta probably run for my life. But I want to hang out just a little bit longer. Okay, all right. Earthquakes. Watch out. I hope everybody took their Dramamine. There we go. Now it looks like camaraderie more than anything. And I like the look of that. I like the feel. Remember what it was like to feel stuff and to be excited? To fail things. Do you remember what it was like? It's getting harder and harder to remember. Some kind of wooden instrument. He's definitely breaking it the way he's holding it. Oh, these darn earthquakes. I'm so sorry, friends. Wait. There we go. Something like that. I hope everybody's having a wonderful life so far. Or at least maybe an interesting day. There, I really wanted you to be able to see the muscles. Or as I like to call them, muscles. Reminds me of a bicycle accident I was in when I was about 6 or 7 years old. I lost some brain matter that day, friends. I'm not gonna lie. As a matter of fact, it was brain matter that didn't matter, which was kind of ironic. But brain matter is brain matter, and that matters most. It's all about perspective. You can turn a negative frown upside down and inside of a hateful town if you want, but it's best just to cut right to the chase and go right to the source and take that out and assume its identity, and then take over the town as such. But last thing you want to do is go out guns blazing. That's just no way to take over anything. You always want to be as discreet as possible. You want to slide in like an old friend, like an old pair of boots, all comfy and cozy like, until you can get the advantage. And then you take that advantage however you need to take it. Even if it means getting the manager involved. And this here is just a portrait of exactly what I'm talking about. It's the beginning of the end, folks. But thankfully, the end is the beginning as well. So we have a lot to look forward to. That's after there's going to be blood raining from the sky. But still, after that, there's plenty of stuff to look forward to. There's going to be a lot of stuff. I promise. Boom. It makes me feel good. And I really appreciate the company. I was not expecting that. For those of you who don't know, there's some creatures that just entered my room through a hole in the ground that I didn't know was there. Must have been under the dresser or something. There's creatures in my room now, and they have assumed the identity of old Western outlaws that I grew up fascinated by. And well, it's really freaking me out right now, but I'm gonna dig on through it. I'm gonna dig right through it for the sake of my fans, my friends, and my family. I think we're gonna pull through. I'm just gonna keep drawing as if I don't see them and hope they go away. So, I hope y'all are doing good. Happy Friday, wherever you are, whoever you are, and Merry Christmas, goddammit.
Hey, Storie?
What? Huh?
Storie.
Yeah. Hey, Terry. What's up?
It's, it's nowhere near Christmas.
Oh.
And, yeah. And, whatever the hell else you said was absolutely wrong, too. But,
Well, usually I am wrong about stuff, right, Terry?
yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. But still, you could try. I mean, you could try a little bit harder.
All right. What do I do? Can y'all just act like the last 2 minutes of your life didn't happen? I mean, that's probably the best thing we can all do right now in these trying times. Oh, God, gosh darn dang. There's earthquakes galore down here. Was not expecting that. I do appreciate all the likes, everybody, and all the propane. I'm a propane man, damn it. I made propane pancakes this morning for breakfast. That's how propane-y I am. God dang it. I actually do like the smell of propane. Hold on a second. I'm gonna make it. There we go. That way you all don't have to suffer so much. I hope everybody's doing well. I'm bearing in there. I got a burp. I've had to burp for 7 days. And I tell you, I just haven't been able to burp how I used to. I used to be in burping competitions, I tell you. Underground burping fights. It was the 80s. Everybody was doing it. I only lost one fight in the 25 years that I did burping fights, underground burping fights. And I'll tell you one thing, friends, that was the loss that you don't
that you'll never forget, really. It's just lots of belching and fighting, as you can imagine. Whew. Whew. Anyways, it's just like it was yesterday. Well, actually, it was yesterday. It was 2 days yesterday. Even though I've been playing since the 80s. I'd make it like 40 years, but still, whatever. You do the math. How about that? I keep tapping the thing. You do the math. Hi, my name's Storie Grubb Draws. You do the math. I was never any good at it. I think it's going somewhere. Definitely not where I thought it was gonna go. Like, straight in the frickin' garbage. Feet. All right. Well, I think that helps. I just want to come on and draw for a little bit and spread the love. Spread the love. I hope everybody has a wonderful afternoon. I might go live later. I was planning on going ghost hunting in my garage. And I was going to see if everybody wanted to join me. If so, I'll be going on probably like around 7 or so. I think that'd be a good time to go ghost hunting and whatnot. So, in the meantime, I'm gonna go rest up, I mean. And then I'm gonna go surfing on the blood of my enemies for about a few hours. And so there should be just enough time to come back, take a shower, and then go surfing again, and then come home, and then take a shower again because I'll be really bloody again, and then we can go ghost hunting. We can all do it together in the name of in the name of the Halloween spirit. Okay, I really appreciate your attention to detail and for the company. I really do appreciate it. This is on a block of wood. So yeah, it would just take a tack, put a tack on the wall and just hang this thing up. It's so easy to hang up. But I think I'm just gonna make, I think it's nicely centered actually too. But surround it in black or something. Make some kind of border. Nice and simple. You can say a lot with a little. It's not the motion of the ocean. But yeah, thank you for the likes. I appreciate that as well. And I hope everybody's having a wonderful day. Hope your family and your friends are having a good day. Everybody's safe. And I wish this upon people who would consider me their enemy too. Believe it or not, I want you healthy so we can roast each other that much better. So, in love and war, so they say. But I also respect, you gotta have a healthy respect for those you disagree with, otherwise there's just no point. You're gonna go through life hating everything. So, communication is the key. Putting yourself in other people's shoes. So, anyways, that's what I try to do. It doesn't work all the time, but I try. I hope everybody's having a wonderful afternoon. I'll talk to you soon. We're gonna go ghost hunting tonight, bitches. Oh my god, I just said bitches. Yeah, I didn't mean I just slipped out. I hope there's no bitches out there. I wasn't trying to offend you. So, anyways, love you guys. Take care. Draw some shit. Be cool.